of Eden Stadium in Athens, Ohio. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Ohio Bobcats. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Runs through a tackle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Eagles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Eagles.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. Going for 6. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
14, Ohio, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Perry. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
On the option. Now the pitch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the grab. It's Perry. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. And they'll knock him down. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Touchdown, Ohio! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. The inside handoff. Could be an alley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Middle. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll try to do it. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the 1-2, and he's got a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 14 team, the Cal Golden Bears.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right.
Finding some room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gets rid of it. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a...
Looking for more room. To the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. He's got him.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it's incomplete on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into...
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up in great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball. Just
a short pass to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Steps away to find some room. Throws into the middle of the field. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A little midweek Maction to keep you going. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. At the 35, he's got room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
On target. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Bobcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo.
Might have a chance. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He'll try it again. Fighting off the defender. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time. Let's aim there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Across the 25. He's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Bobcats. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the 2-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. He's at the 40.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end Bye.